Hey, Internet world. This is Dave. I'm starting a new thing with Uber. Um, I did my first week, made a little over $500. Um, what was it? Friday, October 6th, I did make $182, if you guys can see that. Yeah. So, and that was in one day, but that was for 11 hours and 50 minutes driving. So, I was still new at the process. I was hanging out downtown and going up and down OSU campus. Um, a lot of wait time, a lot of just driving back and forth up and down, like High Street. So, um, I'm getting a little wiser now. I'm going to start the airport stuff tomorrow, but I hear that you could be waiting there for almost an hour. So I'm going to try to do the math on that. A couple of tips. I was freaked out the first time that I did my Uber. So, one, I was kind of scared somebody might throw up in my car, um, or you run into drunk people or anything like that. I do my Ubering during the day. So I wake up in the morning and then I go out and then I usually work till 7, 8 o'clock if it's a good day. If I made over 100 or 150, I'll quit. Um, some days, like today, I had other stuff to do, some personal things going on. So I made, I think it was like $70 today, but I was only out there maybe 4 or 5 hours. Um, One thing that I wish somebody did explain to me was when you're on a car trip and you pick up the person, the rider, and then as you're in the car with them doing the trip, trying to get to their destination, you might get another ding for it to pick up somebody else. I didn't know what I was doing at first, so I would just say no thanks on it. That's the wrong thing to do. So the Uber app, if you're on a trip and then you get another pickup order, accept it. What it'll do, it will tell that rider, well, hang on, you're dropping off somebody, you will be right there to pick them up. Um, I missed out on a lot of money that way. Also, there's surges that I didn't know about. When you have your app open, which I will try to show you guys a better way of that. But when you have your app open, you're going to see it's going to look like a radar on the map and it'll look like a shaded area. You want to start picking up riders in those shaded areas. You get 1.4 up to 1.7 or 1.9% increase on the rate because there's such a surge there. So you want to do that. Um, Also, there is promotion sometimes on weekends. So I'm by the OSU campus, or I'm always through there. During game days, that whole area will be a surge. So you'll make your most money in that surge area because instead of just the rate, they actually give you anywhere from a 40 to a 90% increase on top of that rate. So that's where you're going to get your most money. Uber, you can cash out every day as long as you have a debit card installed. Or if not, or you forget to cash out that day, it usually gets deposited on Sunday, which I don't recommend for you waiting for Uber to direct deposit because sometimes it takes 3 to 4 days to even hit your bank. If you do the pay daily and then have it hit your debit card, it's an instant pay. It goes directly into it's not even like 2 or 3 seconds. Um, Something else I didn't know, once you reach 50 rides, Uber will actually send you a credit card with $200 a month free gas every month. So I'm almost to that point right now. I think I need like 10 more riders or something, and then I'll qualify for that. But you have to get 50 riders in 1 month. Um, let's see what else. I wish I'd known that I didn't. yeah, make sure that you get let your insurance company know that you are doing Ubering. It's going to increase your rate. Mine, I think it was $8 a month, and that's just one ride, guys. Don't be real cheap on that. But it's well worth it because if you get into an accident, okay, your deductible's automatically going to go up almost 1,000 or something. I really haven't researched that, but they're saying you really take a loss. So I will keep you guys up to date. I will let you guys know as far as in the Columbus airport. I've been reading the forums and everything. A lot of people are saying that there's 40 or 50 cars there and you're waiting about an hour before you can get a pickup. The airport works completely different. You actually have to sit inside of a lot outside of the airport and wait on your rider to actually ding you. Oh, and one more thing. If you drive downtown, okay, and especially during game day, because it's going to pull you in because there's the surges, that's where the money's at. If somebody is standing on the corner and they're getting ready to come in and they tell you, wait a minute, I have a couple friends coming, don't do it. Tell him I will drive around the block and I will be right back to pick you up, okay? Or you can cancel the ride and have him request another ride when all of the members that's going to ride in your car are ready. If not, what happened to me this weekend? $150 ticket for stopping and picking up a rider. The rider came to my car, opened up the door, was halfway out of my car, okay, and said, wait a second, I have a couple more people. They should be coming out of the bar here in just a second. What, in 30, 40 seconds I waited there, the cop pointed at me and said, yeah, you're getting a ticket. Even though I'm Uber, and Uber will not cover that for you. They will not. So, just a heads up, it's not worth the $150 ticket because you'll be out there all day making $150 and then a cop just takes it away from you. I think I'm going to go to court and fight that ticket, though. I've been watching some stuff on how to beat that. But anyways, just don't wait in a no-stop zone. I know OSU campus, during game day, they have a lot of new zones to where you can't stop, and riders don't understand that. Now, if you're a rider, please have everybody ready, okay? And then also, if you're a rider, please be out by the street. I have so many riders that, especially at OSU, they'll be inside of the dorm areas where it's nowhere near a public street. So you'll see the green dot where they're standing, and you pull up next to a street, it's busy anyways, you're not even supposed to stop. And you're waiting, you're risking one of these because the rider doesn't understand that you can't go inside of some of those areas, especially game day, because they actually they block some of the streets. So just a heads up, I will try to give you guys the insight as far as in the airport and everything tomorrow. I'm going to try that, see if I'm going to crunch the numbers and kind of see if it's even worth it. But I just do Uber right now. Everybody keeps telling me to do Uber and Lyft. I think that's a little bit too much. I want to get this down to perfection before I start a whole nother process. But yeah, good luck. I will share if you guys want to get started on Uber, I will share the link in the video in the description, and just click on that. A lot of times there'll be bonuses for new riders. All right, everybody stay safe and stay tuned.